Okay, I figured I'd show a video of going through some of the cards here because I found quite a bit of the vintage football that I've already pulled out, and I'm seeing a lot more of it. So back over here, see, there's this looks like it's from the '80s, but then there's a lot of vintage, and I'm not even looking at the names. I'm just kind of going for the older cards. Let's see, these are, I think, 84, I think is the date on those. 85, something like that. So those aren't really the ones I'm looking for. I'm basically looking for anything before 1980. Just trying to judge by the back or the front. My wife goes to estate sales, and so the rule I tell her is you look at the people on the picture, and you can guess what decade they're from by like their hairstyle and kind of how they're dressed, right? So that looks like the 70s. Let's see, these two are stuck together. Yeah, they're 80s, but there's some 70s or early 80s. Let's see. Yeah, these you can go by the borders and tell. There's some 70s. I think that's 70s. Yeah, so that one's 77. Let's see, another 70s. Some checklists that are older. Sorry, these are upside down, but I'm not really going for specific players. Like I said, just going for any older cards. I just like the history of them. Yeah, so these look like 80s. Yeah. So got a few. Let's see. We've got another stack here. So see, there's a, let's see, there's an 88 right on top of what looks like a late 70s. 75. Well, he had a modern hairstyle. Okay. Yeah, then we got some 80s and then back to the 70s again. Let's see. Yeah, 76. So there's I'm really surprised because they didn't have this level of old baseball cards, or this many old baseball cards. There's a lot of old football. What it looks like is maybe the guy started with football, then got into baseball, like football in the 70s, baseball in the 80s, and then basketball in the 90s, based on the cards that he had. So yeah, there's some old ones again. All right, so I'm not going to make this too long, but yeah, so that looks like all 80s stuff, mid 80s, late 80s. But then sometimes by the feel, like the older ones have been around longer, and so they stick a little bit more. So here we've got one that's from 1972. That's cool. I think that's the oldest one that's that I've found so far. And then yeah, this one's 1980. In the other baseball box, I found some that were I found two, let's see, two 1972s and a 1973. Yeah, these are sticking together. Let's see, let's take a bunch from down here. It looks like we've got some mid 80s and then back to the 70s. Huh. Yeah, so there's quite a stack. I'm wondering what year these are. Okay, these are 87. Yeah. So these are all going to be 80s. What's this? 83? 80. This looks like back to the 70s. So it looks like that same mixture of, just kind of mixing in 70s and 80s is going to be all through these stacks and these stacks. So I'll maybe show a little bit of a recap down here at the end.